10,000 subscribers. That is a major milestone that I hit about 8 months ago. You know, they don't call me the procrastinator for nothing. So the original plan was to create your ideas inside of RobloxStudio, and that's still the plan. Okay, so starting off with the first one, it is make a game where you eat food and get fat. Alrighty, let's first start with some food. Burger. You know what? Yeah, let's go with a burger. Yeah, let's start with a burger. Oh, what the? No, you don't, bro. We can use a burger. If you click it, you can eat it, make some sound. It's pretty good. You can use a burger. If you click it, you can eat it, make some sound. It's pretty good. So if we take the current script inside of the cheeseburger and add in this little bit of code, we should now be increasing in size every time we eat the burger. I wonder if there's a limit to this. Getting to a point where Roblox is low-key kind of unplayable, but I can still get bigger. I think this is the limit. I can barely see my character, and the game won't let me eat anymore. All right, great suggestion. On to the next one. All right, the next suggestion is make a horror game where you have to find 50 books without dying to complete. That sounds pretty complicated. All right, first step is we need to make it look like a horror game. That really makes it dark, hey? Why is the sky so bright? There we go. Next up, let's get a way to actually see, because this is kind of dark, I can't lie. So this flashlight is like the go-to default Roblox flashlight, like that. There you go. Okay, next up, we're gonna create a leaderboard to just track how many books you found. Okay, so something like this. So if I enter the game right now, it's gonna be pitch black, and then beside my name, I have a value called books found. And so I'm just gonna turn up the brightness for now, so I can actually see what I'm working with. But let's get in the book now. Yeah, this little thing can work. Inside the book, we're gonna create a proximity prompt and a script, which basically increases the value of our leader script every time we pick up the book. So something very simple like script.parent.proximity prompt.triggered connect function. Let's get the player.leaderstat books found value plus equal 1 script.parent destroy. So let's just see if that works for now. So if I go up to the book, yeah, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this under the server storage. Basically just gonna duplicate like this book 50 times across the map. Okay, so it's kind of hard to tell, but there are 50 books. Yeah, 50 books scattered across the map. And then if I go to each one of them, yeah, I can pick them up, and then it increases by 1 each time. The only problem is they're not exactly on the ground. Yeah, that's much better. They're like kind of clipped into the ground now, but it's close enough. So we got the main part of this supposed game done. Then the last part is to make it where you have to find 50 books without dying. Now it's pretty hard to die right now, I can't lie. So we need to make a way. We need to give you some incentives to find these books quickly. Okay, so what if we introduce a zombie? Does he do oh, he does quite a lot of damage. He's a bit clunky, but it's okay. This works. This gives you incentive to go find the books. Kind of slow. We should maybe give him a little speed buff. So I'm just gonna copy what I did for the books, and then I'm gonna apply that to the zombie, and I'm gonna spawn in a new zombie, let's say every 10 seconds. So now we get a zombie in every 10 seconds. I don't really have time to show you all the zombies, so I'm just gonna increase the spawn rate a bit. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, I did not know they could damage each other. That might be a slight issue. All right, so the next idea, I can't make that man, that's just telling me to make a lumberjack tycoon, man. I don't got time for that. You do get this though. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Chop trees. So basically what I did for that one was I got a free tree model, extended the trunk, removed some leaves so you can actually chop it, grabbed a free axe model, and basically modified the axe to count down a health counter, and when the health reaches 0, the tree gets chopped. By chopped, I mean it rotates like 85 degrees and then it disappears. To make a whole game about selling logs and then a fishing system, yeah, that's too much. All right, so the next one is make a code that you cough every 2 seconds and fart at the same time, and make a 5% chance that you... Yo, what am I reading? I hope this is what you wanted. This is a fantastic creation. And then last but not least, we have make a game you hit people with sticks. Like, that's it. Like, you just I just hit people with a stick. All right, stick. Why is it facing that way? All right, that's much better. So we have a stick. So here's the stick, and I stole the animation from the free axe earlier. And now I just gotta make it interesting, in which like you can kind of hit other players, I guess. So if I go up to like an NPC, boom, I can fling them. That's a very small fling. You know what would make this a lot more fun?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
And that's more up to my speed. I'll fling them nice and far. Yeah, so anyways, that'll be it for this video. Thank you very much for 10,000. Although I think by now it's 11 and a bit. But regardless, thank you to each and one of you for watching and supporting my channel for 6 years now. Just over 6 years. I think the kids, they call me Unk now. Because when I started, this is what I sounded like.
Hey guys, welcome to OnFireRobloxScripting.
Hey, cut the cameras. Clearly a lot different now. But yeah, it's been quite the journey, and I've loved every single moment of it. Even though my channel is slowly dying to, these things. But it's okay. I've had lots of fun, and I'll probably still make a few tutorials here and there occasionally. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Thank you very much.